All right, so now we're moving on to the last video of this chapter, the last video of this section, and last video of this semester. All right, and that's going to be finding the equation of a line. And remember, we did part one already, and now we're on part two. Our objectives are now going to be a little bit different because it's going to be finding the equation of a line. But now we're going to be finding the equation of a line that is parallel or perpendicular. So it's going to be slightly different than what we were just doing. A little bit harder maybe, but it's going to be similar in the part that we're finding the equation of a line. All right, so is this going to be an example that we're going to go through, two examples, and then that would be it. All right, so now this tells us find the equation of a line through the point 4, 3. So the equation of the line y is equal to mx plus b needs to pass through this point 4, 3. And it says it's parallel to the line that passes through the point of -5, 1, and -2, 7. So although they don't give us 2 points to find the slope of this equation here, they tell us it's parallel to this equation. So that means if I can find the slope of -5, 1 and -2, 7, I can find the slope of this equation because I know that they have to be the same. So in order for me to solve for this, then it'll be x1, y1 and x2, y2. And we just find the slope is equal to y2 minus y1, so 7 minus 1, -2 minus -5. So this will turn to a plus. So this gives me 6 over 3, which is 2. So if this -5, 1 and -2, 7 has a slope of 2, I know that my new equation, y is equal to mx plus b, that passes through the points 4, 3, I know that this also has to have a slope of 2 because they are parallel. So I know that my equation so far has y is equal to 2x plus b. All right, now I can say that this is equal to x and this is equal to y. So 3 is equal to 2 times 4 plus b. 3 is equal to 8 plus b. Subtract the 8. -5 is equal to b. So now I know that the equation that is parallel to these given points and passes through the points 4, 3 has to be y is equal to 2x minus 5. Right? I was able to solve for my slope because I could find the slope of the points given to me. And since they were parallel, I knew that they had to be exactly the same. And then I was able to solve for my y-intercept by plugging it into the point that I knew it passed through 4, 3. Right? So it's a little bit harder, a little bit trickier because you have to remember what parallel means. And we're going to do one more example where we need to remember what perpendicular means. And that's what makes it harder. But it's the same thing. We found the slope through the 2 points. And then we plugged in our x and y that we knew our line passed through, and we solved for a y-intercept. All right, so for this last one, it says find the equation of a line that passes through the points 2, 8 and is perpendicular to the line passing through the points -3, 4 and 1, 6. So same thing, I need to find the equation y is equal to mx plus b. The only thing I know so far is it passes through the points 2, 8. But I know it's perpendicular to the line passing through these points. So if I then use -3, 4 and 1, 6, label this x1, y1, x2, y2, I can find the slope of the line passing through these 2 points. So our slope is equal to 6 minus 4 over 1 minus -3. This turns a plus. Our slope is equal to 2 over 4, which then our slope is equal to 1/2. So if our line is perpendicular to this line, then that means that this slope has to be the negative reciprocal. So we will flip it, and it'll be 2 over 1, and since it was positive, it becomes negative, so that means our slope is equal to -2. So I know that my slope is -2, and it passes through these points x, y of 2, 8. So now I can plug it in. 8 is equal to, my slope is -2 times my x, which is +2, plus b. So 8 is equal to -4 plus b. I will add over this 4 to solve and isolate for my b, so 12 is equal to my b. And now I can plug it in. I knew that my slope is -2, my b is 12, so y is equal to -2x plus 12. All right, that is now it for this section, it for this chapter, and this is everything that we will be covering to the end of the semester.